Hello and welcome to another Skaredcast Battle Report. Today, first game from the new studio. Dark Eldar versus Imperial Guard. Let's begin.
The Dark King.
Today we have the forces of the Imperial Guard, the stalwart defenders of the humanity-mankind worlds, against the piratical Dark Eldar army of Doom. Of course, let's go over the armies. We've got our mission, we've got a really cool table, and I am filming in the brand new studio at the Tabletop Forge. Oh yeah, spiky goodness. And here we have 2,000 points of Drukhari. Now, I took this list to an RTT recently and had an absolute blast. It was such a fun list to play that I just wanted to show off the list. As you can see, the main part of this list are 4 aircraft. That's right, 4 aircraft. 2 Voidraver bombers, 2 Razorwing jet fighters. I've got 3 Ravagers, of course, because I wouldn't start a Dark Eldar army without 3 Ravagers. A Kronos, a couple of Venoms, 30 Kabalite Warriors, which is a pretty standard number of Kabalites for me right now. A Court of the Archon, with Archon Skari himself, who's really excited about taking some prisoners back to the Dark City. A Allied Death Jester, 2 units of Mandrakes. That's 2,000 points on the nose.
I have a nice combined arms regiment here with Guard. I am taking Born Soldiers. It is the only option. I have a very nice Leontis, Ursula Creed, an Engine Seer, bunch of characters, and a platoon command squad instead of a KD command squad with a heavy mortars team. It'll be fun to use. You can see in the back that I have just a bunch of tanks. It's 3 Lehman Russes, not as many as you would usually see, and a Scout Sentinel just for some support, a bunch of Guardsmen, around 60 Guardsmen, 1 with a 20-man squad, 2 Scions for deep strike, 6 Bullgren because they're insanely tanky right now with the -1 damage, and my favorite, Gaunt's Ghost. They're just cool, they have lone ops, stealth, they can be very hard to kill if played right.
Today's mission is sweeping engagement for the deployment zone. We have supply lines, so holding our home objective in our deployment zones is important, and purge the foe. You get points for holding objectives and killing your opponent. The objectives are not only parts of the battlefield that might be important, but they could be areas of interest. So of course, there's one in this cathedral. There is a little relay comms thing next to this area right here. We have this sort of like statuary being an important objective. Of course, the grate into the underground sewers is also important for some reason, and a bomb. That's important as well. Here we are after deployment. Now, of course, all 4 planes have to go in reserve. And then I put 2 units of 5 Kabalite Warriors in strategic reserve that I split with the 2 Venoms. The Court of the Archon and the big 10-man 3rd Kabalite squad are all in one big blob right in the middle because their whole job is to soak up all the firepower. That's what their job is. Ravager, Ravager, Ravager. We are using these as like ruins for blocking line of sight, same as this. We've got the Mandrake. We've got the 2 Venoms, 1 here, 1 here. Each Venom has 5 Kabalites in it with a Dark Lance, a Shredder, a Blaster, a Splinter Cannon, and the Sergeant with the Phantasm Grenade Launcher. I have another Ravager here, a Kronos, the Death Jester. I did infiltrate 5 Mandrakes once I saw the Scout Sentinel was here to push so that the pre-game move couldn't get any closer from that angle, or that flank at least. And then the Guardsmen, they put Guardsmen, Bullgren, Guardsmen, 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 tanks, Guardsmen, Guardsmen. And then what's his face? Those sneaky guys, and the dudes in the sky, which will be deep striking down. So after deployment, that's when Leontis can redeploy 3 units, maybe put them into reserve. So we'll see if they decide to do that. Redeploying the Scout Sentinel has decided that that's not a good spot for him. And then the Lehman Russ Executioner ended up going into strategic reserve, which will be coming back starting turn 2. Okay, so with that, let's dive in to the great roll to see who goes first. There is no quarter here. It's purge the foe time. Excellent.
I'm going first.
That's right. I get to go second. I like this. Okay, so with that, it is Guard turn number 1.
All right, so I draw a tempting target, which I think is doable this turn. I am pretty close. And then I also get behind enemy lines, which is likely to be impossible. I might redraw that, but I'm not sure. All right, so for the command phase, I just threw out move, move, move essentially everywhere. Only the plasma tank has take aim. And then I just ran my guys up. Most of the units advanced. They went very far. I got 2 6s to advance on 2 different units. Bulgren are taking that objective. Guardsmen are flooding the streets with red. And the Scout Sentinel's in the middle for the tempting target. He's going to die, but I'm getting my points. And of course, Gonsko stood still, so he shouldn't be able to shoot me. Did a fair bit of split firing. All the indirect went straight into the what was, I think, a 15-man squad.
A big court.
And even the plasma tank went in there.
Mm-hmm.
Probably could have changed the order so that he would get his +1 to hit, but it is what it is. And then Gaunt's Ghost almost wiped out the Mandrakes, leaving 1 guy left. They made that last save.
So with that, I did not lose anybody. That means there's no kills so far for the Astra Militarum, which is very, very good in this mission because kill more, hold more is like what it is. At the end of the turn, I will be putting my 2 units of Mandrakes into the shadows, and they will be coming back next turn because they're like a Callous Assassin. Very, very similar to what Gaunt's Ghosts do, but with that, it is Dark Eldar turn, number 1. And points you did get tempting target, and are you going to keep or discard behind him?
I'm getting rid of this.
Okay.
Not a chance.
You already got a CP thanks to Leontis anyway, so you do not get an extra one. Extend battle lines and bring it down. Kill tanks and get out in the open. Hold 1 objective in no man's land. You know what? I think I might be able to do that. So with that, let's dive into the movement phase. Okay, movement phase was really, really quick. I am Earthshaken over here, so they're slower than normal. They just moved up. That is a 9-inch charge to get into that Sentinel, so we'll see if that works. Other than that, I've got this Venom over here, just making sure I can take some pot shots. I've got basically all my Dark Lances that I can pointing at that Leman Russ. And then these Mandrakes came down to try and tackle Gaunt's Ghosts, and then he just moved up to hold that objective. I'm zoning out the table. By zoning out, I mean I've made like a little zigzag of 9 inches. My lone Mandrake came down over here just to make sure that no enemies can come in behind me. They can all come in front, which is fine by me. That was stickied by Kabalite Warriors, so now I hold it even if I have nobody on there. On a 4+, I get an extra command point. No, because we are playing with supply lines. Now for shooting. My job is to try and kill that 1 Lima Russ, and then maybe do a little bit more damage. But that's about it. So let's see what we can do. I got some pain tokens. Let's see if we can use them. End of the turn. Well, I did kill the Plasma Kushner. I did kill the little Sentinel as well. Got myself a couple of pain tokens, but my Chronos decided not to give me any pain tokens today, which made me sad. I did kill a couple of guardsmen from the big block of guardsmen, thanks to their 4-up invulnerable save. And then the Mandrakes did kill 1 of Gaunt's Ghosts. I chose not to charge because they fight first, and I don't want to give the guard any kills so that I can get a kill more for the first battle round, giving me a leg up in the scoring. Now, I did get Extend Battle Lines for 5 points, and I also got Bring It Down, killing 2, and then 3 plus 1, so that's 6 points for Bring It Down, giving the Dark Eldar a good lead as we move into turn number 2. You got Secure No Man's Land, so 2 objectives in No Man's Land, or 1, and then get minimum points, and then Area now. So get into the middle and have me not be in the middle.
I just hope I could fight you in the middle.
That's right. That's usually how it goes. Just let's fight in the middle here. So you did get 4 points for primary. And with that, let's go into your movement. Do you have a plan for this turn that you would want to share with everybody before we move on?
A general plan is going to be to try to get the Mandrakes over here and run the Cadians up just to rather soak up the Jester or maybe even kill him.
Yep.
Gaunt's Ghost is just going to do their normal thing of kill.
I like it.
And I still want to slow down something, but you don't have much infantry left right now.
Nope.
Nothing that I don't think I could instantly kill.
I had the one big unit, which was the big, like, wave my arms and be like, here, shoot me, please. And
it worked.
It worked. So that was pretty good. I got lucky, like, you didn't kill them all. But the -1 to hit from lightning fast and then -1 to wound from the slip did keep them alive.
It really helped.
Like, good blast stuff. So with that, guard turn number 2.
All right. The tank did come from reserves. I don't know where he came from, but came out of the shadows.
That's right. Just off the board edge.
He can perfectly see one of the big boats.
I love it.
Gaunt's Ghost is moving up with these Cadians. They're ready to take some elves with them. And get the objective.
Yeah.
Aggressive enough to fight.
There you go.
The Bulgren are just kind of circling in the cathedral there. They're ready in case you bring stuff in, but they can't make it to you. My big thing is in the middle here, where you have that 5 units and that 2-up invuln. But I have a lot of guard guns.
Just on the hit, but by the time you get to him,
yeah.
Sure.
It's a lot of las guns. You got to roll a lot of dice.
I love it.
Everything else is just going to do the normal thing of plinking from afar and giving me support.
I like it. Let's do this. End of the shooting phase. Well, my Archon survived with 1 wound remaining.
Well, yes.
That was really good.
He's going to die.
Well, sure. You're going to charge him. Or at least you force you to charge him. All the Ravagers actually have a horseshoe stuck up somewhere because none of them died. I rolled a 6 invulnerable save from the Vanquisher cannon. The auto cannon only put 3 damage on the other one. All the last cannons missed. I don't know. They must be really lucky or something. These Mandrakes did die. I had to use a CP to reroll a save against a 4 damage sniper rifle from Gaunt's Ghosts. That was pretty intense. And with that, yeah. So we're going to go into the charge phase. You want to get up close and personal. I like it.
I love melee with guard.
Archon Skari is being surrounded by guardsmen. 3 wound rolls on a shadow field. Are you ready, everybody? Count with me. 1 shadow field save. 2 shadow field saves. 3. Yes, he's still alive. The little psyker.
The guards are just swinging at the air.
Just swinging him. The Death Jester didn't take any damage and didn't kill anyone either over there. But now we've got Mr. Sanctioned Psyker over here. 3 attacks. Hitting on
4s.
Ooh, he hit twice.
2 hits and winning on 2s.
Ooh, with his little staff of death. 2 more
AP 1
saves. 2 up Immol. Archon Skari says, last one. Yes! Hooray! This is where Archon Skari spends a command point for a heroic challenge to try and kill him. Yeah! hitting on 2s and wounding on 3s because it's poison. So that'd be 3. I'll put them all on him. 2 damage each. AP 2.
Goes right through. He's dead.
Hooray! So that he's got how many wounds? 3?
3.
So and 1 guardsman will die. Because they do carry over. Yeah, good job, Archon Skari. That's my kill for the battle round already. Don't have to worry about that anymore.
I swung at the air and you got a kill.
Yeah, I did. Good job. I love it. Okay, so with that, let's go and see what you scored.
3.
Because of that charge and getting out of position, you're going to get mini area denial. And then with Secure No Man's Land, you will indeed get a 5 points for that. You'll also get kill for 4 points for kill, together with your 4 points for holding at least 1 objective. However, you did kill like 4 or 5 different units already this turn. So let's see what I can do as we move into turn number 2 for the Drukhari. And guess what? It's plane time! My cards are Engage on all fronts and Storm hostile objectives. Seems very fitting for a Drukhari army. Now is the time to strike. End of the moon phase and all the planes have shown up. Now, cool thing is I have 3 pain tokens right now because I did kill 3 things last turn and a half.
Yep.
So I got 3 pain tokens from 4, went down to 0, went up back up to 3. And I put basically everything I can within 9 inches of my Chronos to try and recycle those pain tokens. Especially for the Void Raven Bombers, that's like the key thing to use pain tokens on. I got engaged, so this little Venom moved up to get engaged on that side. This Death Jester moved up to get engaged on that side. This Ravager can fit there and hold this objective because its base doesn't overlap. And then last but not least, we have a cool little Mandrake that decided to deep strike over there to get me my 4th engage point. That's exciting. With that, I am going to Desperate Breakout Archon Skari.
He's got to run from the guardsman. Come on.
He does. It's more so I can shoot the guardsmen. So it's more like a strike, like hold them and fade back. I do have a command point to re-roll this if I need to. Does Archon Skari get away? He does! Good job, Archon Skari. It was planned all along. With that, we're going to do some shooting. My aim is to try and take out at least these 2, and then try and take out the 2 Leman Russes. So we'll see what happens with that. Well, well, well. The amount of shooting this list puts out, how did it feel?
I was swarming the board, and now I don't see much of my models.
This list does a stupid amount of shooting. It's kind of crazy. So I did shoot. I shot like the D-size, the disintegrators, most of the missiles into that block and killed it. I had the Ravagers basically pick off a couple of wounds from the Leman Russes first because they get... So first of all, I had 3 pain tokens, and I was able to empower 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units with 3 pain tokens, which was really, really good. And I already got 4 pain tokens, so I killed 4 more things. I am going to charge into here to try to kill those to get a 5th pain token. But once you get into the killing mode, it's like the pain tokens just feed themselves. So I killed both Leman Russes. I killed that. I have almost killed that squad of 10. You did kill that squad of 20, but you spent 2 points for reinforcements.
Yes, they will come back.
I did vect that. I was waiting to vect it. I thought you might have used it on the Sentinel, but I wanted to vect it then, but you didn't. So now, a good thing he's still alive, so I was able to use his vect on reinforcements. So it costs you extra from now on, which is exactly what I needed. And with that, we're going to do some charges. I have Venom over here, killed some of Gaunt's ghosts with his pain token, sustained hit, super splinter cannons. And then they're just going to jump in. So with that, let's see what happens. But other than that, I might actually even get kill more. So we'll see. The little Cavalry Warriors charged in, use a pain token to make sure they reroll hits, killed the guardsman, got on a pain token. So I end the turn with 4 pain tokens. I did get kill more because I killed an absolute monster load of guardsmen and units. And I get 5 for engage and 5 for storm. So I'm a very healthy points lead right now. But still guardsmen to come back. Kill more, hold more. Let's see what they still have their big close combat unit. Still lots of game left. Let's see what the guardsmen can do. The guardsmen got cleanse and storm hostile objective. So taking an objective away from me, I do hold the one in the middle, and you could potentially do a cleanse on that one over there as well. So yeah, let's take a look at what you can do. And you've got your reserves to come in. It's turn 3, so they have to come in. You do have Ghost Ghosts, which can pop in and out, and you've got the Scions, and then you've got your recycled unit of 20 guardsmen.
Recycled?
Guardsman turn. Reinforcements have showed up.
Another horde right here.
That's right. Where else did you put your stuff?
I have a Scion squad down over here.
Yep.
Just in case that charge fails and I need a desperate one.
Yeah.
Another Scion squad over here.
Mm-hmm. And
Gaunt's Ghost just came back down near where they were. They could have walked there, but they wanted to fly.
They did. They wanted to give you options, is what they wanted. And then the Bulgrin with move moved up because Leontis can, of course, order anybody, right?
He can order anybody. They're ready to make that charge, hopefully.
Like cool.
And over there, they're doing cleanse.
Yep, that makes sense. So
3
with
points.
that, let's go into the shooting phase. End of the shooting phase. You almost killed that Ravager. You put a whole bunch of mortars into the Archon, did nothing. The Mandrake died to a large block, and then that Basilisk blew up a Venom.
And then I almost killed the Death Jester.
You almost killed the Death Jester with a sniper and a bunch of Scions, but the Death Jester is alive with 1 wound remaining. And with that, you have 1 CP left. I have 2. You get to do some charges if you want.
I'm definitely charging.
That one?
The Bulgrin are going in.
I like
Should
it.
be a 7-inch.
Okay. Let's
Please.
see what they roll. They rolled
4.
not a
I
7.
will CP that.
Okay, that is your 1 command point. Do the Bulgrin get in?
Please.
They
Do
don't.
not.
They are going to stay, and now you're going to do the Hail Mary.
The Hail Mary.
Needing a 9.
Please. Oh, and they make it with a 10.
They just really need to put
So
they really want to get onto the objective over here.
I'm charging that Death Jester.
Okay, with whom?
This Scion squad.
Okay, so they need a 9 as well, because they just came in nice and close. Nope.
Gaunt's Ghost
He
would be
needs
12.
an 11. Yep. He's within 12. Did he roll an 11? Oh my goodness.
But my Bulgrin failed with his reroll.
Into the Death Jester. He's like, charge! That's so funny. Okay, we'll come
Revenge!
back to that.
And it keeps almost
End of
falling
the
out.
fight phase. So here we go. They were able to get in and get 4 models on that objective to take a storm hostile objective. And then you did try and like base and kind of clog up the works here with the Cavalry Warriors. I did kill Larkin, and then you've put 5 OC. Now, he is battle shocked, which is interesting that he doesn't have the execution commissar thing. But I got a paint token for that. And
He has so many other abilities, he
you
doesn't
have
need it.
0 CP. I have 2 CP left. I haven't used any CP. Now, as for score, you will get Storm Hostile Objective, and you will get a minor cleanse as we move into Dark Eldar, battle round number 3. Let's get some planes moving again. In my turn, I got Assassination. Good thing
Gaunt's Ghost is right there.
Yeah, Gaunt's right there. And then deploy Teleport Homers. I still have 2 little units of Cavalites that haven't come on the board. They're going to be Teleport Homer guys. Yeah.
Woo!
And with that, let's see how I can move these planes around. But they're basically going to go up this way, spin, up this way, spin, and then here and like spin this way and like here and spin that way. Anyway, it'll be a bunch of stuff. Here we go. We got the Void Riven Bombers. I did bomb them, but didn't do anything. Then we had the Razor Wings come up. We've got this Venom. They fell back. I'm essentially going to be shooting Gaunt's Ghosts and a bunch of them little guys too. Sure. We're going to do a bunch of stuff over there. Archon Skari is going to try to get stuck in to kill some Scions. I'm going to try to shoot some Bulgrins. We're just keeping the pressure on is what it is. I do have 5 paint tokens to go around. Nice. So, let's see if we can get a kill and move on from there. I've got my Teleport Homer in the back where the Mandrake was, and they're going to zone out my board just in case Gaunt decides to survive and then doesn't, and then it makes it hard for me to kill him. Okay, with that, pew pew time. Ta-da! Shooting. Yeah, so I got my teleport homers. I was able to get my assassinate and shoot these off without, like, these planes just shoot so much. It's kind of ridiculous how much firepower. The Basilisk did survive though with 2 wounds remaining, so that was pretty good for the Basilisk. So now it's just a bunch of Guardsmen and a Basilisk and a couple of characters. I'm going to charge in Archon Skari into the little Scion unit. I'm just going to see if he gets his reroll wound rolls if he's not leading a unit with a pain token. So I'm just going to check that. But regardless, he's jumping in. Why? Because he just wants to go murder. It's only like a couple inches. Kill. That's right. I didn't get any regenerated pain tokens in the shooting phase. However, I did gain 3 pain tokens that phase, which is not bad. Well, Archon Skari did do 4 wounds into the 4 models, and they rolled 3 6-ups. So he only killed 1 guy. What a fantastic roll from the Scions, the elite of the Guardsmen. They did hit me back and put 2 wounds on me. So, Shadowfield, number 1. And the second one. Oh, no! You got him. He dies.
I said you get beat to death.
Dead.
It eventually happened.
Oh, sad. That makes you sad. But the Ravager does get to swing at you, though. And 1 hit. 1 save with no AP. Yep, that's right. Killed another one. Good job, Ravager. Hooray! Okay, with that, though, I will get my Assassinate for 5 points. I will get my Deploy Tablet Homer for 5 points. I did kill something for 4 points. However, I don't know if I killed more than you. Let's count that out. Okay, so I did get 5 and 5, and you did, because of killing Skari, got kill more. 4 kills to my 3, so that does bring you up to 20 primary points to my 16, 20 primary points. So we're tied for primary right now because of the kill more flip. And but I'm definitely winning on the secondary game.
I'm noticing a bit more with your secondary. Yeah.
So with that, on to round number 3 for the guard. Round number 4 for the guard. You got investigate signals and bring it down. Considering I've got lots of planes, that's not a bad choice for your guard.
I don't think I'm getting a plane. I might get one of the Raptors.
Okay, and then we've got a battle shock test to do over there, and then you've got some mortars. Oh, you got a couple of battle shock tests. Pain tokens, yes, pain tokens. And here we are after the movement phase. So, what did you do, Guardsmen?
We heard some weird sounds in the corners, so the Guardsmen over there ran for it.
Yep.
These guys ran for it.
Yep.
Could be the Eldar making the noise. They got to check and make sure.
They're going to murder them all? Well, that unit.
They're going to kill them all. Even the big boys
you didn't fail your battle shock there, so you did get hold more this turn.
Yes.
So that means that you're up to 28 primary points to my 20. So now you're up on the primary, but I'm definitely in a solid lead for the secondaries. So let's see what you do, because you get 4 points for investigate sites, and then if you kill any tanks, you'll get some bring it down points.
Yes.
But with that, let's go into the shooting phase, and charge phase will come back into the turn. And that's turn 4. Wow, what a crazy game it's been so far. I can't wait to talk about the list a little bit more, because in the post game, we'll discuss like our thoughts and stuff, because this started as a meme and it's really fun. Okay, so you didn't kill this with your Basilisk.
Sadly.
Yes, sadly. I did get a command point, which I didn't mark down. You have your 2 command points, which you weren't able to use. You killed all those Cavalites. You did 4 points for investigate. Pretty straightforward turn here. And then it's my turn. So I'm going to go ahead and use the 1 CP to just automatically pass Battle Shock there. So that'll be my Battle Shock for the turn. So I have 3 OC to yours, which means now I get hold more.
I will double check something if I'm in range.
Okay. So I got Air Denial and Capture Enemy Outpost. Take that objective and basically have something within 6 and kill those 2 guys. So that should be doable. Right now I'm sitting at 10, 20, 31 points. So if I get those, or even just 1, I'm not, you know what? I'm going to just try and max it out right now. I'm going to get rid of Capture Enemy Outpost for CP.
Really?
And we're just going to go for Secure Nomads then. Yay! Max
Already got it.
Yeah. Good job. See, that's, you know, then I can't get more points than 40. So, you know, might as well just
Smart
do that, right? And like that, I don't have to worry about going to get your objective. And I can just kind of just focus on killing stuff. And now I went from here to here. Now I'm over here. The planes are just getting in a position, going to shoot some guns. I've got 3 pain tokens. Fun times. Okay, I've got 3 pain tokens. So let's go ahead. And I only have 2 things I can empower that can give me pain tokens back. So let's go ahead and empower that Ravager that's a little wounded. Do I get it back? I do. Nice. So I have another pain
Free
token.
pain.
I'm going to give him a pain token. Do I get it back? I do as well. Nice.
Like I said, it's going to average out.
This unit a pain token? Sure. Do I get that one back? I do.
Let's go.
I'm going to give
Is
them
just
a pain
whipping
token.
them?
Do I get a pain token back? I do. Yay.
Pain tokens for
When
everyone.
it pours, it rains at this point, eh? And then I'm going to go ahead and give that a pain token because that's an anti-infantry tank, and that a pain token. And I still have one pain token to give away, which will go to this Venom over here. He's got some anti-infantry guns, and there's only one tank left. Okay, let's do some shooting. And as the dust settles in turn number 4, there is very little left for the guard as the planes just dacked the crap out of everything. Killed Ursula Creed and her squad, nuked that unit and the command squad and Leontis, and killed the Basilisk, and then just left them alone because
I think I still outnumber you.
You still technically, I think you might still outnumber me on the board. You had 20 models to my not 20 models on the table. And then you did use the 3 CP because I did Vec that into, well, Devious Mastermind is what it's called. They are coming back. However, I do max out my my secondaries, so it's max of 40, and I do get a hold. I got a kill more on the first turn, and then I got kill more, and then I got
kill and kill more.
Kill and kill more at the end here. So pretty hefty turn. As we move into turn 5, we'll just kind of round it up, and then we'll come back at the end of the battle round. We'll count it all up, and then we'll let you know what the point spread was, and we'll go into a post game. And with that, they came in. You got you redrew into deploy teleport homers, so they're going to come in and press buttons, and you got assassinate. And since I lost both of my characters, you maxed that out.
Easy.
So with that, I will get 100 points. You will get 76 points.
That's like way more than I thought I would get against you because your list shocked me. It's the aircraft. Like, what?
It's definitely not something you see every day. Let's go to a post game and talk about it real quick. Okay, so post game. Did you enjoy that?
It was a lot of fun. I had to change up my thinking completely for Dark Eldar compared to Space Marines, and Space Marines. But
hear that, Justin?
Hey, Custodes for him. Super Space Marines. But
Super Space Marine.
Everywhere I go, you just hear, oh, aircraft are awful. I don't use aircraft. I come into here and I'm tabled by aircraft. It's starting to change my mind. This Death Watch tabled me with aircraft. It's not as bad as people thought.
Yeah, I loved it. 4 aircraft, really, really fun. I'm looking forward to trying it out. There's a couple of tweaks I'll make to the list. I've played 4 games with it so far, and it has been an absolute blast. It does so much shooting. Like,
my only units left are the ones I reinforced.
Ridiculously amount of shooting. Like it's crazy how hard this list is. The list, of course, will be in the description down below. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you check out Northern Knights Gaming. They do YouTube streams. They have a YouTube channel. They do videos. They're based out of Toronto. So the link will be in the description. Go over, check them out, give them some love, and comment, like, share on the video and stuff like that.
Yeah, perfect.
That's really awesome. You guys do a stream every Friday, right?
Thursdays, but we're going to start doing Fridays as well.
Nice.
And 7:30 EST. It's fun.
Nice. I like it. I've been on. It's really, really fun. It's a good time. But thanks a lot. I really appreciate that. A huge shout out to all the channel Patreons, without whom none of this would be possible. So thank you so much, everybody, for supporting the channel. The link will be down below. It's the best way to help me out to create content and keep me doing what I love and hopefully what you enjoy. Other than that, that's it.
Yeah. Thank you for the game.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks a lot. That was really fun. The Dark Kin. More prisoners. Yes, yes.